Taylor Swift, aka the Swifter. Swifter, are you there? Of course you are there. That's why I'm talking about you. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Taylor Swift having a tremendous impact on the NFL as it has caused increased interest in the Chiefs. As you guys all know, Taylor Swift is dating superstar tight end Travis Kelce, as the NFL has promoted their relationship a ton. Of course, with Super Bowl 58 coming up, you can fully expect the NFL to promote their relationship even more on all outlets possible. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So here it is. What is the NFL's purpose of promoting Taylor Swift? And there's a lot of directions where I can go with this, but I'm going to focus on 5 main reasons why the NFL is choosing to promote Taylor Swift like crazy. Because you guys got to remember that this is not the first time that a football player is dating a celebrity. It's happened before. You look at how Tom Brady married Gisele Bündchen during his playing days in the NFL, but you didn't see the NFL repeatedly market that all the time. Remember when Tony Romo was dating Jessica Simpson? You didn't see the NFL keep promoting it all the time. Sure, it was obnoxious, but it was not to this extent. When you look at the promotion of Taylor Swift, you see it all over Instagram, you see it all over Twitter, you see it all over Facebook, you see it everywhere. When you go out to dinner, you see a TV screen on, oh, what are they talking about? They're talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. And obviously, the NFL has major reasons for why they want to market this relationship out of everybody. There's 5 main reasons for it. I'm going to start with reason number 1. They're trying to get more women to follow the NFL. Why do they want more women to follow the NFL? Well, they recognize that there have been women that have become more interested in the NFL more than ever, and that the NFL is trying to make this sport more woman friendly. That's why they keep trying to make all these rule changes. That's why you see more referees become women. That's why you see more women coaches. And look, I'm not trying to be a misogynist to say that women, they can't go ahead and do these things, but it's not an accident that the NFL is doing all this stuff. They're trying to make sure that they get this stuff down to the hardcore fans of the NFL, because we know that Roger Goodell does not care about your average football fan. He does not care about a 45-year-old dude watching the NFL. He cares more about a 20-something-year-old woman trying to get themselves into the NFL. And obviously, Roger Goodell knows that 20-something-year-old woman more than likely doesn't care about X's and O's. She probably cares more about the celebrities. She probably cares more about feelings, because that's what women are all about. They're all about feelings. And obviously, Taylor Swift makes them feel good. That's why you call them the Swifter. And Taylor Swift apparently has major powers to herself and others, as she is being used as a useful idiot for the NFL, because she is being used as a marketing ploy for more women to follow the NFL. Obviously, it's worked great in the short term. I can't argue about that, but I think that the NFL messed up big time by trying to get more women involved in the game, because when Travis Kelce inevitably breaks up with Taylor Swift, because we all know that's what Taylor Swift is good for. She's not one of those women that's going to stick with a man for a long time. She's one of those women that likes to jump around from men to men, because that's what a lot of celebrity women do. That's what she does, because she's a pop star. Obviously, the moment that Travis Kelce breaks up with Taylor Swift, these women are not going to care about the NFL anymore, and then they're going to lose their audience, while the NFL just pissed off a bunch of hardcore NFL fans, because obviously a lot of hardcore NFL fans do not care for Taylor Swift. They have never cared about Taylor Swift, and they never will care about Taylor Swift. And I can tell you that I don't care about Taylor Swift myself. I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. I think Taylor Swift is a good musician. I think she is a good singer, don't get me wrong, but I think Taylor Swift is a leftist. I think Taylor Swift is someone that relies on her content based on her relationships not working out in the past, and I'm just not really a fan of that. Obviously, a lot of girls and women love Taylor Swift, particularly younger women, and that's what the NFL is trying to cater their audience to, which brings me to my next point. They're trying to make football more feminized. I'm not a fan of making football more feminized. I think that the game of football was always meant to be a masculine game. You look at the old tapes of highlights where you saw guys getting after it, hitting each other in the mouth, being able to out physical one another, and it seems like the NFL is trying to take that aspect out of the game, and I think they're doing a great job with that in terms of how they're getting that Taylor Swift relationship rolling, because they know that women don't necessarily care to see the physicality of the game, and the NFL has essentially eliminated that with all these rule changes and everything like that. Don't think all of this has been an accident now. And obviously, you look at how Taylor Swift is being used there as a plant for the NFL to promote their leftist agenda, because we all know that the NFL is filled with a bunch of people from the Democratic Party. That's why you look at how Roger Goodell is a leftist. Roger Goodell doesn't care about the common man. Roger Goodell is an elitist, and he is exploiting the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift relationship to its fullest advantage, because all Roger Goodell cares about is the dollars that he will be receiving. He doesn't care about core values or beliefs. He just cares about taking the money, and that's just that with Roger Goodell. And obviously, if you make football more feminized, that can virtue signal to the leftists that, hey, we can let feminism take over. I'm not a supporter of feminism. I'll be the first person to tell you I don't support feminism. And obviously, Taylor Swift is a known feminist. That's what Taylor Swift is all about. And if Taylor Swift could successfully brainwash these NFL fans into becoming feminists, what else could they do? They could turn all these feminists into Democrats, which is what the Democratic Party is all about. The Democrats want to make sure that the feminists become Joe Biden voters in 2024, or whoever is running for the Democratic Party, because they want to make sure that these Republicans don't get their presidential job come 2024. Don't think all of this is an accident. You look at how election time is coming up in a few months, how they're going to promote all the political ads. Don't be surprised if they use Taylor Swift as a plant for why you should vote for the Democratic Party. I'm not saying that Taylor Swift is woke, but we all know that Taylor Swift is a leftist and that Taylor Swift is a pro-feminist. That's what Taylor Swift is all about. That part is undeniable. She's a proud feminist, and that's going to be a problem with the hardcore base of NFL fans, because what do you think about your average NFL fan? You think about him as a middle-aged man that just cares about football and being able to drink his alcohol come Sundays, and he's probably voting on the Republican side come election time. And look, I'm not telling you guys to vote Democrat or Republican, but what I am telling you guys to do is that you guys need to be aware about these kind of things, which is why I'm talking about it, which is why I'm preaching about it, because I want to make sure you guys understand why Taylor Swift is being promoted so much out of the NFL. It's because they are trying to make football more feminized. It's pretty simple in my mind. I can't believe more people aren't seeing it, and they're trying to brainwash these fans. They don't care about driving away the 45-year-old middle-aged white dude out of the NFL. They want to make sure that they can invite some woke 25-year-old woman into the NFL, because they want the NFL to become a woke sports league, because the NFL is trying to pander to the woke community, and I have a major issue with that, which leads me to my next reason, which is going to be very short, because it's basically going to be a summary of what I just said. Look, the NFL is using Taylor Swift as a virtue signal. It's trying to virtue signal what's important and what's not, and they're trying to make everything about the celebrities and not everything about the game. They're trying to take everything away from the game, and they're trying to virtue signal that feminism is not only okay, it's actually a good thing, and that more people need to support feminism. We all know that a lot of women, they support feminism, but the men, they're still kind of hesitant on supporting feminism. But obviously, since a lot of dudes watch football and they see Taylor Swift around, the NFL is thinking, okay, we're going to virtue signal that it's okay to be a feminist. It's okay to support feminism, and that if you are a dude that supports feminism, good for you. We're going to accept you into our community, and if you don't support feminism, who cares? We're just going to kick you out. And obviously, they want to shove the support of the Chiefs to everyone. That's another reason why the NFL is promoting Taylor Swift a ton. Obviously, the Kansas City Chiefs are an incredibly popular football team, and rightfully so, because they've got a great quarterback in Patrick Mahomes, and they're about to go to the 4th Super Bowl in the last 5 years. So obviously, you got to give Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs a ton of credit for the success. Obviously, the success that they've had is not a fluke. I got to give them a lot of credit for that. And what better way to brainwash these people than putting a celebrity on the Kansas City Chiefs, where they can use her to the point where they can brainwash these NFL fans, which leads me to my final reason. Look, what is the NFL about? It's all about getting more money. Who cares about core values? Who cares about what you actually believe in? It's all about the dollar signs at the end of the day. That's what Roger Goodell and these owners are all about. They don't care about woke. They don't care about far-right outlets. They don't care about none of that. They care about getting money. The bottom line is money. How are we going to maximize our profits? That's why they put that playoff game on Peacock, right? Because they don't care if a 45-year-old man protests out of the NFL and says, I'm not watching the NFL anymore. The NFL is going to say, fine, we're just going to replace you with the Swifties. And obviously, these Swifties are going to pay $5.99 to see Taylor Swift in a playoff game, because it costs thousands of dollars to see a Taylor Swift concert. So they think $5.99, oh, that's no problem. That's like paying up a drink at Starbucks. That's no big deal to see Taylor Swift on the TV screen. So obviously, the Swifties don't care about coughing up $5.99 to go see Taylor Swift in a playoff game. But the guy that actually wants to watch the game cannot worry about that, because they're going to keep shoving Taylor Swift down their throats. And obviously, they're not going to be willing to give the NFL extra money when they already have many things that they are already having to pay off. So obviously, the NFL is trying to virtue signal all of us with the promotion of Taylor Swift. She is being used as a sign that feminism is actually a good thing. As far as what the NFL isn't telling you about Taylor Swift, I think it's just flat out pretty simple. I think they're just trying to tell you that you need to support feminism and that you need to support the Democratic Party. And more importantly, you need to give us your money so we can make an even bigger profit off of our already rich pockets. Obviously, the NFL cares more about the dollar signs. That's what they are all about. And if they want to virtue signal to the left, even better, because now they can use that to get people to try to support Joe Biden in the 2024 election. I'm not saying whether that's a good or bad thing, but I'm just saying for myself, I'm not a supporter of it. So that is why I believe the NFL's purpose of promoting Taylor Swift is to make the game of football become more feminized to their core audience. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @Dustin-Tran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @Dustin-Tran and Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @Dustin-Tran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.